What's going on, boxing family? The title of today is Can Crawford Beat Canelo Álvarez, folks? And I am here to share with you multiple ways that not only Crawford can beat Canelo Álvarez, but he can also stop him. So hang tight, sit back, relax, buckle up. We're going to get into it in this video. By the way, to all the heavy hitter family out there, I want to let you know that I've been taking a break from posting videos. There's a few side projects that I've been focusing on. Once I can get those off the grounds, I should be back in here posting videos on the regular. But for now, we're going to tune in to the big fight. We're going to hype up the fight. And this is a boxing match no one saw coming. So the boxing match itself is controversial. Hardcore boxing fans are asking themselves, why are we even having this match? The casual boxing fans are excited. They have heard the number, they had heard the name Canelo Álvarez, they hear the name Terence Crawford, and they know that both of them are tremendous fighters. But here's the thing. The reality is that Terence Crawford has not fought at 168 pounds ever. His weight used to be 147 pounds, went up, had one fight at 154 pounds, and now is going up all the way to 168 pounds against Canelo Álvarez. So look, let's not play ourselves. It is clear that Canelo Álvarez is going to have the advantage walking into the ring. But then again, in this video, I'm going to share with you multiple ways how Terence Bud Crawford can beat Canelo Álvarez. Let's go ahead and get power out the way, because power is one of the advantages that Canelo Álvarez is going to have. So the question is, can Terence Bud Crawford take Canelo Álvarez power? And if he does, let me tell you one thing. Terence Bud Crawford is going to be, Canelo Álvarez is going to be in trouble. Folks, for the past few days, I've been analyzing film of Terence Bud Crawford against Errol Spence, Terence Bud Crawford against Shawn Porter, Canelo Álvarez against Berlanga, Canelo Álvarez against, what's the guy's name? The guy from Tennessee, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. Video of Canelo Álvarez against Caleb Plant. And I am seeing some things that I'm going to share with you. The first thing I am seeing is that Canelo Álvarez has tremendous power, has been able to put down big guys, but he has a very simple style of boxing. Jab, jab, big right hand, overhand right hand, and he crushes his opponents. So if he gets Terence Bud Crawford on the ropes, he is going to let his hands go. That being said, Terence Bud Crawford has tremendous footwork, can move around, can pivot, can use the opponent's weight against him. And that's what I think is one of the keys to victories for Terence Crawford. If he can use Canelo Álvarez weight against him, if Canelo Álvarez comes in, has him on the ropes, he pivots, and then he lets off his punches, move around. And one thing I am going to say as well is that I don't know where's this narrative coming from that Terence Crawford is a runner. Terence Crawford has never run in his life. He had utilized his footwork, and he comes in and he applies pressure on his opponents and he lets his punches go. I've never seen Terence Bud Crawford run. If anything, it's the opposite. When Terence Bud Crawford gets punched, he looks for payback. He comes in, he lets punches go, and he is trying to terminate his opponent. We saw that in the Shawn Porter fight. We saw that in the Errol Spence fight. Folks, if Canelo Álvarez catches Terence Bud Crawford and does not knock him out, Terence Bud Crawford is going to look to get his back. But here's the thing that makes it interesting, and here's another key to victory for Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford throws punches in between punches. And Canelo Álvarez has a thing that when he throws punches, he telegraphs his punches. Wide right hand, wide left hook. And yes, these are big, massive power shots that when they land, the opponent is in trouble. But if Terence Crawford can catch Canelo Álvarez in between punches, I can see the fight being extremely frustrated for Canelo Álvarez, that he is going to start to be concerned every time he lets his hands go, because Crawford is going to catch him in between punches. So those are two ways I can see Terence Crawford working his way up to a victory. Because let's be clear, Terence Crawford is not going to win on the scorecards. Terence Crawford is going to have to kick Canelo's butt from pillar to post so that the judges cannot deny him of a victory, potentially even stop Canelo Álvarez. So the two ways that Crawford can win: one, by utilizing Canelo's weight, Canelo's momentum against him. Let Canelo come in, pivot, step to the left, step to the right, turn him around, let your punches go, and then utilize your footwork. Number two, punching in between punches. I saw that happen in the Errol Spence fight, where every time Spence was going to let go of a big, massive punch, Crawford was right there throwing him off balance, punching in between punches. Those are two ways that I see Terence Crawford beating Canelo Álvarez. But hang tight, because tomorrow I will be dropping a video on how Canelo Álvarez beats Terence Crawford. And as we get closer to the end of the week, I am going to give you my official prediction. So folks, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. This is a heavy hitter channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'll be posting videos every time we get to the big fights. And once we get a few other projects off the ground, I'll be back in here doing videos daily. So all the love is appreciated. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know in the comments section, who do you see coming out on top? Peace.